Man-Thing? You're working with Kang now?
Another one of Kang's goons? That guy just won't let up.
Then nor shall we.
Trouble seems to be following me around today.
Wait, you dropped your keys or something?
He's below us.
Unhand me, creature!
Acid rain incoming!
Yeah? What did I do to deserve that, huh?
Unhand me, creature! What manner of attack?
Look out, below us! A little help?
That tree's branches. Are they illuminating?
Yeah, I see it too. What is that?
Worry about it later. Right now, we gotta deal with this man thing. Man, this guy's tough.
But I think we're starting to wear him down. Watch your feet!
A little help? What in the name of...
By Odin's bristly chest hair. The nexus of all realities. The gateway to every era. Then this beast was...
Its guardian. Man-Thing. A veritable thorn in my side since I dragged his festering swamp into Chronopolis. And the final defiant obstacle standing in the way of my master plan. So, bravo. You few have accomplished what an army of vibranium soldiers could not.
Code red! Everyone back to the mansion ASAP!
Silence! Now is the time for tooth and claw. Now is the time for war. Let the mightiest rise up. Step forth and face me. For then I shall prove that I, Kang the Conqueror, am the greatest. For surely there is no man who can stand in my way.
Thanks, Wings. That guy was giving me a headache.
It wasn't me. Something interfering with the signal. From outside. From beyond Chronopolis. It's too weak. I can't lock on.
If we redirect the signal through the mansion's comms matrix, we can more than double the strength. Hank, hand me that spanner.
No. The other one.
But we'll still need a negative ion emitter to clear up the distortion, and that kind of tech isn't easy to find.
I wonder. We sent Star-Lord and Drax to take bio readings with a couple of scanners earlier. Could those devices not be reconfigured to locate a suitable emitter?
And with the amount of future tech in Chronopolis, I'd say our chances are good.
What?
Oh, Hank, don't talk with your mouth full.
Sorry.
Gamora, think you can track down your buddies?
My pleasure. Rocket, Groot, let's go.
I am Groot.
Get moving, you bag of sticks. You need the exercise.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building.
The Wasp gave us the Old West as Quill and Drax's last known location. Let's catch up to them and start looking for that... whatever it was called.
A negative ion emitter. And, are we just acting like strolling down from Manhattan to the Old West is just a normal thing we do now?
I am Groot.
You had me worried for a minute there.
Kang here with another Kang announcement. All citizens are to report any sightings of the Avengers to their nearest Kang police officer. Or, at the very least, throw something heavy at them.
The correct answer! I hope you've been paying attention, because this one's ready for the Chronopolis Crazy Quiz. Well done! Can you answer this question? Quiz complete! Please collect your prize. Don't stop now! There are still more Chronopolis Crazy Quiz machines out there to challenge.
Giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care for him very much.
There's a suspicious man skulking around behind the city. I could hear him mutter something about the white gorilla cult. so I'm staying.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something. You seen that superhero supply store? The lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
I need a change of scenery.
Totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Yes, quite lovely.
You want me to shovel all that snow? That's too much, man.
This is the worst thing to ever happen.
You seen that superhero supply store? The lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
I ain't seen this much trash in one place since my last family reunion.
The tales of this place as the nexus of all realities, where worlds collide, and where I hope to find...
That's all well and good, but it ain't helping me get this safe open. Gotta be all sorts of dinero in there. Lend me a hand, and maybe I'll share it with you.
What care I for dinero? I have traveled an age in search of my lady's belongings, only to find them stuck in this foul swamp tree.
We've all been there, friend.
What?
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom?
Reckon we could use that to blow this safe sky high. If we had something to ignite it.
These resemble my lady's belongings, but something is not quite as I thought. A hex has been placed upon this luggage. Have at you, foul garments!
All right. This ought to blow the whole caboodle and then some. Everybody, shut your bazoos and stand back. Blammo!
This is the treasure you were after?
Of course it is. Now I'm all petered out and none the richer for it. Though maybe this stick in the mud is hiding some kind of gold nugget.
We may as well find out. I'm in no hurry to return and explain to my lady that I slayed her chattel.
Yeah, I guess we've come this far. May as well see it through to the end. What kind of otherworldly nonsense is this? Doesn't look worth the bricks it's built from.
Send it back down. Man was not meant for flight.
The Black Panther is ready to strike once more.
Huh? Did you just swipe something out of that contraption?
Let it go, my friend. There is more to life than dinero. Incidentally, you are aware that money pours out of pretty much everything you break in this world, aren't you?
You're telling me this now?
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, at your service.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now. I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension. One of those. Gee, thanks, true believer. Excelsior!
I cannot rescue them alone, but who wouldst aid me? Pray, friend, hear my plight. The great frog king Glugwort and his people hath been taken captive by the most fearsome rat of all, Ratso. Thou might scoff, but I assure ye that Ratso and his army are not to be trifled with, or any other kind of puddinged with. Thou must aid me in rescuing the frog folk. As but a single frog, I fear mine chances of success alone are as good as naught. What say ye? Well met. Then follow me. Onward! Hark! Our quarry lies ahead. We shall dispatch these reprehensible rodents in the blink of an eye. Ha-ha! Thou fights with the warrior's heart. What madness is this? For a moment I thought I had groped. Worry not, citizen, for the threat has been quelled. Hop home swiftly. I gather thou dost not hear the language of frogs, but know that he was grateful for our help. Now, let us press on. More rats. Let us take the fight to them. With thy aid, we shall surely emerge victorious. Those rodents hold thou no more. Return to thy dwellings, post-haste. Yes, I shall relay the message. She wished me to pass on her gratitude, and that she is fond of thy sick style, whatever that means. Shall we proceed? Together, we shall defeat these beasts. Now is our moment. We strike! The enemy's hand has been stayed. Thou art free to go. Not even a thank ye from that one. No matter, our work is not yet done.
Well, I hope you understand these newfangled forges. I've no idea what this electro-catty thing it needs is.
Must find bad people. Scare them away.
By Odin's beard, ye shall feel the thunder of mine hammer. Nefarious creatures, free my companion or face the consequences. The danger has passed. Is thou able to find thine own way home? I used to attend school with her, though she did not seem to recall me, and after countless occasions of lending her mine eraser. Hark! That is the dreaded Rat, Ratso, and holds the king as his prisoner. Deplorable rodents! Feel the wrath of Frogilner. Have at thee, foul creature! Curse ye, Ratso! Thou shalt pay for this insult to our great king! My noble king, we have banished the rats. Thou art free. Well, I am humbled by your kind words, my liege. I would tell you what he said, but I fear the human tongue would not do it justice. Apologies. Well fought. With Ratso and his army driven from this land, King Glugwort and the rest of mine frog brethren are safe once more. Well, as safe as a frog can be in this strange place. We must still contend with one of Frogkind's greatest enemies, the one they call Lawnmower. But that is for another time. We must celebrate this victory, which would surely have eluded me had it not been for thy help. Thank you, friend. In return, I shall lend you the aid of Frogilner whenever you have need.
I am Groot! I am Groot!
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever beat me. Think you can beat my record? You're welcome to try.
I am ready to face any.
You've got to go fast to beat my time. Not bad, but there's no way he can beat my record. You call that fast? My grandmother runs faster.
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
race if you want to win. I suppose there's a new champion in town. Come back and show us those skills again sometime. Are you back to show off your skills? Let's see what you've got.
There is nothing I can do about this.
I am Drax the Destroyer. No one can match my skills in battle.
Huh? Huh? Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Citizens will be pleased to know that my incredible Kango Rail service is now free to all. Sure, it's not that convenient when there are cars everywhere and most people just fly, but it was Ravonna's idea. And if people don't use it, I'll never hear the end of it.
How about this one, Smarty Pants? right answer. Since you love questions so much, that's the correct answer. Want to test your knowledge? Know the answer? Sorry, that's wrong. Here comes a question. Well done. Right answer. Hard luck. Maybe next time. Since you love questions so much, the correct answer. Incorrect. Know the answer? Well done. Right answer. You've completed the quiz. Congratulations. Don't stop now. There are still more Chronopolis crazy quiz machines out there to challenge.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies. Whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang news...
Where could those pigs have got to? I can't believe I would leave the gate open. If you see any of my pigs, would you mind bringing them back to the pen?
Back for some cheat/pink brick action? Can I interest you in one of my finest pink bricks? Probably wondering how I got here.
Thanks. Man, it was cold in there. And what pair?
Do you wanna think about what you're doing?
Thanks, Set.
That'll teach him to mess with us.
This Chronopolis situation sure has been bad for business. Ferry you to Rikers Island?
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
Welcome to Hala's #1 and only mini golf course. An entire planet, albeit a very tiny pretend one, shattered in an instant by your incredible golf skills. That's mini golf, freestyle. To claim our fabulous prize, simply pot a ball in each hole. Our handy scoreboard here will keep track of your score. Good luck.
All citizens should be aware that the following locations will be renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Khan will become Kangrad. Manhattan, Manhattan. Xandar, Kangda. Medieval England, Medieval Kangland. Sakar, Sakang. Wakanda, Wakanda. Lemuria, Lumeria.
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
And the ball elegantly sneaks past the patrolling ships. If this was a real cruise ship battle, the pilots would be exiled for this grotesque failure. But it's not, so everything's really, really good. It's not easy making the Supreme Intelligence eat his whites. But you know what they say, Supreme? A golf ball a day, that's all of them. Well done. Come on over and collect your prize. Be sure to come back and show us that incredible hammer control sometime.
I am a strong, independent, exoskeleton-bound woman! I don't need AIM! Not anymore! I am no fool! I know I have long been considered expendable by AIM. Time after time, they have sent me on missions they did not expect me to return from. But I have returned! And not with souvenirs, but with a vengeance! Typically, I do not like to defy orders from AIM. However, AIM never ordered me not to turn on them. A rookie mistake, if you ask me. And one they shall pay for dearly. Come, let us combine forces and wreak havoc on AIM. First, we must seek out unsuspecting AIM agents and teach them that the actions of their superiors from decades ago that they have nothing to do with have consequences! Unnamed AIM agents, you will be eliminated!
Well, either the...
Desist your retaliation! You have a 0% chance of success! Let us seek out more hapless day job aimers! Hopefully, these will be the acts that give my career the boost it needs. I hear Howard the Duck is doing pretty well for himself lately. Your affiliation with our shared employer will be your undoing! My mind blast can puncture steel plates! What hope do you have in those beekeeper outfits? mechanism designed for aggressive maneuvers. And this maneuver shall be particularly aggressive. Make way for modem! Surrender now, or prepare to fight! Is this the best AIM has to offer? These millennials are pathetic! I'm beginning to feel that this wanton violence may not give me the closure I was searching for. Let's try it once more. See if that makes me feel better. They won't know what hit them. In most of their cases, literally. AIM personnel files are full of inconsistencies and Yes! Rip! Tear! Blast! Vengeance! Well, that was fun. For a while. There's only so much blasting of mostly defenseless peons you can take before you start double-guessing your own actions. And in reality, we won't be taking down AIM by going after the nameless, faceless, mostly charmless foot soldiers. Still, it's nice to blow off some steam once in a while. And everyone needs a hobby. Blasting my fellow AIM agents might as well be mine. Let's do this again sometime.
Ah, what's this? Mayhaps an ancient relic of great importance.
This is the place, right? So where are those guys? And more importantly, where's my power source? There's the town saloon? Then let's mosey on in, see what we can find. Maybe wet our whistles while we're at it, huh?
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Nexus destroyed by Kang. Helped by the Avengers, my sources tell me. Sure, they didn't know they were helping Kang, but that's not the point, people. Because the heroes beat the Guardian of the Nexus Man-Thing, Kang was able to blast it into fragments, enabling him to bring Chronopolis into a single time zone. That's good news and bad news. The good news is we can now get out of Manhattan and see if the rest of Chronopolis has a decent golf course. The bad news is now every creep in Chronopolis can get into our city and slug it out with each other to see who's worthy of facing Kang. Okay, Avengers, you broke it, so what are you gonna do to fix it? Seems they've sent a team to the Old West to secure a power source to help boost a strange beyond Chronopolis signal of some kind.
Snap! We ain't playing no snap. You low-down, dirty, cheating swine!
Now just hold on a minute. Gamora!
Give me your scanner. You two are supposed to be taking readings.
Oh yeah, I totally was. But then Drax found this place and it had music and
tacos.
We have to find a negative ion emitter. Your scanner should now pick it up. Now get out there and start searching.
How does it work?
See that blinky light? If it don't flash, you don't have it. If it does...
Your blinky light lies. I do not have it.
Outlaws! What is that?
That, my fuzzy friend, is our power source.
I am MODOK, the ultimate human-machine interface, and more importantly, the law!
well, not in my town.
Isn't that...
Don't ask. This place gets weirder by the day. Bring it!
Well, looky here. Got us some outlaws. 50,000 big ones to the first cowboy to put these criminals in chains.
Cowboys? I do not see any half-human bovine creatures.
Huh. Guess looking for the emitter will have to wait.
Excuse me, good folks, but did I just hear that raccoon talk?
Why am I always singled out? There's 2 aliens here as well, you know.
Don't mind him. He's having a rough day.
Oh, my apologies.
There is nothing I can do about this. What is this? Some kind of prize?
electric gizmo looks right up my street.
What the? Ladies, stop! This is very delicate machinery!
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Ow! What was that? Who dares attack the mighty Modok?
I'm not certain what happened, but it was surely no fault of my own.
Finally! I thought I was never gonna get paid.
My power is draining! Time for a brief intermission. But don't worry, my little friends will help keep you entertained.
I got this one.
Why must you be so annoying? Now I'm really mad. What? How is this possible? You're going to pay for that!
much as I hate to admit it, MODOK's force field is pretty strong.
You're right. I reckon we'll need something special to take him out.
I believe we have found something.
Yeah, looks that way. Think that sword of yours can help us out, Gamora?
Curse you! My doomsday chair! Do you know how hard it is to fix this?
Woo-wee! I think we got him on our ropes, partners.
But we can't get close to him unless... What's that on the balcony above him?
Get your filthy beaks up! Get up! Ah! Be gone, you foul,
You monsters!
We've lost the signal.
What happened to Fancy Captain America?
Who cares? Probably mopping up the last bad guys. Let's find that emitter.
Iron Boot!
Great. Okay, you guys keep searching. I'll go rescue the log.
Agreed. We'll rendezvous back at the mansion.
I knew I recognized that trait. Come on, Arizona Annie. We got us some villains to catch.
We sure do, Kid Colt.
Mind if I tag along? They just kidnapped my raccoon. And his houseplant.
Why, sure, sugar. If y'all don't mind sharing.
Mine? Why, it would be my pleasure, ma'am.
Hold tight, sugar. You okay, sugar? Here, let me help you.
Glad you can make it, partner.
Yeah, me too. This'll be my first train journey in a little while.
Ah, you more of a stagecoach man, huh?
Something like that.
Well, what do we got here?
Ah, dang it! We'll need to find another way round.
Looks that way. Sorry, I didn't catch your name before.
It's Colt. Kid Colt. Folks know me as something of an outlaw.
What? The Kid Colt? Wow! I've read so many stories about you, man. You know, I'm something of a legendary outlaw myself. They call me Star-Lord.
Sorry? Who?
Well, that figures.
Don't think I'm gonna figure this out. there, Mr. Star-Lord.
It definitely has its uses. Let's get across. Uh-oh. This doesn't exactly look safe.
Careful you don't fall into those burning rings of fire, Star-Lord.
I don't think I want to do that again.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Hey, thanks, guys. How dare these supervillains meddle with the most loquacious man in comics? Hey, don't.
Man, who even designed this train? It's crazy.
What are you talking about? Now, stand back while I lasso this doohickey.
This is the end of the line for you, Kid Colt.
It's funny, Corbett, because I reckon I'm about to stop you in your tracks.
Ooh, train puns. Can I?
No. Well, what do we got here? Where are you running to now, Corbett? You can't hide from us.
You folks to round up my bounty for me. Why, it's practically gift wrapped. Now I just need to complete the collection.
Oh, man. A bear in a cage? Who even does that? helped us.
Thank you kindly, President Bear.
President Bear?
Yeah, never mind him for now. Get in that cannon. I got me an idea.
Oh man, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? I don't like how this is going.
Quit your yakking and hold still, partner. You cannot defeat me! I am Murdoch! There is nothing! Chickens. Nice folk. Funny looking.
They sure were. But real sweet. Yeehaw!
I am Groot.
Glad to have you back. I just wish we'd managed to get that device before we sent it south covered in chickens.
You mean this?
Rocket, my man! If you didn't smell like that, I would so kiss you right now. Okay, so how are we getting back?
Aha!
No.
Excelsior!
How are we holding up out there?
We don't have the strength to take the fight to Kang yet.
Aye. And Kang's Citadel be protected by a mighty barrier.
Whoa! Heads up! Oh. We got it. That end is radioactive, you genius.
Hey, careful, you can't just...
Look, big guy. If you couple your dynamic resonators with a subneutron accelerator...
But that could lead to a lethal magnetic containment failure, which then...
Oh, boo-hoo! You worry too much. Voila! One boosted receiver.
Oh! Cosmo! Good boy! Are you calling from nowhere?
Cosmo picks up subchronal distress call. Pretty lady needed help.
Pretty lady?
Doesn't that dog live on that giant head of a dead Celestial? Something with that much energy could help us take out Kang's defenses.
We're outside space and time, and I don't see a door into Chronopolis.
No, Hank. But we could make one, using the nexus of all realities. I may have an ancient spell that could unify this energy and tear a hole into Chronopolis. Though I'd need to consult the tomes in my library.
Neat idea, Doc, but that Nexus explosion was huge. Any remaining shards would have been scattered all across Chronopolis. It would take months to find them.
Aye. Or mere moments, if we had the infinite sight of the mighty Heimdall.
Asgard is out there, but it's not of our Thor's time. It looks practically apocalyptic.
Then let us hope Heimdall still holds guard over the Bifrost Bridge.
Okay. Let's form up 2 teams and start to turn the tide on Kang.
I pray that Heimdall and my father are safe. I've heard tell of much destruction in my homeland.
Is it technically still your homeland? I thought this Asgard was from a different region of time and space.
Wherever it's from, let's hope we find at least one version of Heimdall who can help us.
I always wanted to be a superhero when I was a kid. Of course, I also wanted to be a dinosaur, so...
I need your help.
Trouble seems to be following me around today.
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. They make me so mad.
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
Strange said he'd go to the Sanctum for the fun. Our mission is to go to Asgard and find Heimdall.
No problem. Leave this to me.
Your whole life to buy a house as far away from the lava rivers, only to end up next to some erupting version of Asgard. Just like Mother predicted.
That's more like it.
Heat of the desert. I don't know why they don't just bypass Egypt altogether. The Noir Hollow Road is much bigger.
Not feeling so mighty about this right now.
Hey, you got a sec? Could use a hand with something.
Where can I find the simple life, man?
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Hey, you got a sec? Could use a hand with something.
Those who emerge victorious from the Colosseum are granted citizenship in Sakaar. And the sponsorship deals, those deliciously lucrative...
We have fun. Play hide and seek with kids. Mean kids trapped us. Set the locks. Impossible to open. Climb the building. Head up. More poles. Always playing where hiding.
Special timer. Got to be fast, like King Mayak.
Strange floating skies. Can't keep the kids high on the wall.
All citizens should be aware that the following locations will be renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Kunlun will become Kanglun. Manhattan, Manhatkang. Xandar, Kangda. Medieval England, medieval Kangland. Sakaar, Sakang. Wakanda, Wakanda.
Thanking you. You might just be the Sakarson.
Ah, another valuable item. I'm beginning to see why the collector enjoys his work.
Everything seems in order here. Many delicious murmurs through Kemming, but nobody seems to know what they are.
Hivelings. Always playing where Hivelings should be keeping out of.
It's like my first day. You think someone would show me how to work the machine? People are getting all red because all they want is green t-shirts. Are you any good with these things? That totally doesn't look safe. Are you really an engineer? Shouldn't you have, like, a badge or whatever? Yeah, I guess we don't need much red after Hulk totally smashed that Red Prince guy or whatever.
Those who emerge victorious from the Colosseum are granted citizenship in Sakaar. And sponsorship deals, those deliciously lucrative sponsorship deals. Frats sure could go for a sponsorship deal.
Apparently, you can pretty much shove anything blue into the machine, and it'll turn it into blue t-shirt ink. Or maybe that's a lie, and that's why it's not working.
Kang here. If anyone out there sees Ramona, tell her there's a bee in my room, and I need her to come and deal with it. Oh, never mind. It flew out the window. Oh, no, wait, it's back. No, it's gone. As it were.
You work your whole life to buy a house as far away from the lava rivers, only to end up next to some erupting version of Asgard. Just like Mother predicted.
Obedience discs? That's so retro. Why are they all jammed in there? Are they like nuts for winter?
might not. Kang's not much of an emperor. I'm surprised that shuttle made it through the portal unscathed.
Awesome, thanks! Here, I should probably pay you for your work. It's fine to just take this from the cash register, right?
I've noticed no one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation of Chronopolis. So here's something to start you off. Kang, 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 Kang.
I'm sure Thor and his team have the Asgard mission well in hand.
I am ill at ease performing in this Ethernet food preparation charade while the city is in the midst of Ragnarok.
Yes, you made that quite clear when you broke the camera. You did give your word, though.
I didst give thou my word. Where could I go? The wretched heat of this volcano confounds me. I long to relocate to a cooler climate, maybe even the coldest climate. So long as it's not too crowded, I require peace to do my thinking. Dost thou know of any place that matches these criteria? Well, where dost thou recommend?
I'm sure Thor and his team have the Asgard mission well in hand. Let's head over to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
The mountains of Kunlun. But of course! There I can enjoy the biting cold and have the quiet to reflect on how much I loathe that volcano. I must away at once. My gratitude to you.
Well, either the situation's getting worse, or I am. I choose to believe the former.
I'm sure Thor and his team have the Asgard mission well in hand. Let's head over to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
As you can hear, Kang's Chronopolis has descended into a mad melee. It looks like it's curtains for us for sure. Our one sliver of hope is a plan to get into Kang's central citadel and take him down. Sources tell me Wasp has secured contact with an ally on the distant Nowhere. That's a giant head of a Celestial, for those of you not paying attention. Don't get too excited, though, as the offer of help has come from a dog. That's how desperate the Avengers are, folks. Cosmic canines aside, this spacehead could contain enough energy or tech or magic beans to put a dent in the defenses of that citadel. What our so-called heroes need are a pair of sharp eyes to find the fragments of the Nexus they had a hand in shattering.
Odin, my king. The kingdom is lost. Our forces scattered.
Enough! This destruction was brought about by those fools, the Warriors 3, defying Kang. We had a deal.
Odin, I still know not why thou made such a pact.
I mean, son, you're alive.
Father, what is this madness?
Thor, is it really you?
Oh, father!
Heimdall!
Loki, how? We banished you into the abyss.
Kang plucked me from that demise. With his help, I sent Father on a fool's errand to find you after Manhattan was lost an age ago, leaving me to finally take my rightful place on the throne.
It's coming down!
Asgardians! Finally, I will exact my vengeance.
Surtur, foul beast!
I'm going to take your realm, Thor!
We shall see about that, Surtur.
I, believe he was talking to me.
Actually, it's my realm at the moment.
Not now, Loki.
Sons of Muspel! Daughters of Fury! Monsters of the Flame! Our time has come! Sound the battle cry that all who live may hear it and despair! March to destruction! March to the fall of Asgard!
What the heck are those things?
Surtur's minions. Pesky beasts, but they are no match for us.
This looks like my specialty. Sweet! That's more like it. Unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this. Anyone? thing I normally deal with. Anyone else want to try?
Those barrels, are they full of water?
Broth. The best Asgard has to offer. It would be a shame to waste them.
We'd be poor hosts if we didn't offer Surtur a drink now, wouldn't we, brother?
Muspel! You will fail!
As mighty as I thought.
Duck and weave, people!
The eternal flame of the sword! Can you hear it? They call to one another!
There! That should hold him for a moment.
A moment may be all we need.
In all of the realms, I have never seen anything quite like this.
Now that's a speedy fire department.
Fastest in all the realms.
Yes! I completed the mission!
My reputation as a totally legit superhero continues!
Nice teamwork.
Aye. See, brother, when we unite forces... Brother.
He snuck out on us.
Families.
Thor!
Heimdall, thank the World Tree you survived.
Mere rocks won't break me.
We have much to discuss, and we require your aid, locating shards of the Nexus.
Curious. Odin, I mean, Loki, was asking of the same.
Then go with them. I will keep vigil here should Surtur return.
You make a most worthy Thor.
Let's regroup back in Manhattan.
Finally! I've always wanted to visit Broadway.
It's looking wonderful out there, Ravonna. Chaos, carnage, and all at my hand. Ravonna, my little siege tower, I thought we'd arrange the window cleaners to come on a Thursday.
What have I told you? Get out of the... Otherwise, you'll find yourselves looking for a new round!
Yes, it's looking quite devastated already. Though the Avengers have yet to yield.
It's almost as though they've been given a new hope.
That can't be your kingship. Who in this Chronopolis would be so foolish as to dare plot against you?
Who indeed? No one, of course.
You know, you two really don't need to come with me. The Sanctum is only down the street, and the Book of Vishanti is probably...
Probably the kind of super important magic book that bad guys just can't get enough of stealing. It's been stolen before, right? I bet it's been stolen before.
Well, maybe once.
Then it's too important to send one person after. Let's quit yakking and go grab the thing.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
This is the Sanctum, right? Remember the secret knock dock?
Yes, I think I can just about recall.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
Yes. Quite lovely.
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
The hand! It must be the hand! Nope! Nobody else can concoct a scenario so nefarious!
By the power of the Eye of Agamotto, I command you to... Cease this madness!
Keep up the good work, hero. I mean, I don't really follow the news, but I'm assuming it's good.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever! Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
There we are. Now, let's head inside and get that book, shall we?
Just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger around here, our city's heroes have come up with the most harebrained idea to defeat Kang this reporter has ever heard. It involves the help of Cosmo the space dog and the planet Nowhere, an ancient head of a giant space being on the other side of the galaxy. Tony Stark is convinced that there must be something on Nowhere able to bring down Kang's defenses. But to get it into Chronopolis, our heroes will need to find the shattered fragments of the Nexus, then have Dr. Strange stitch them back together. He needs some book full of magic mumbo-jumbo to help him. Why isn't he conjuring up a decent cup of joe, huh? New York is running out of coffee, people.
Nice place, Doc.
Oh, thank you. But it's Wang who has the eye for design.
You are too kind, sir. It's mostly Swedish flatback.
Wang, we need the Book of Vishanti. It may be our only hope against Kang.
Very good, sir.
Could you please fetch it for me?
There's nothing I would enjoy more, sir. But I have no idea where it is. You really should look after your things.
I do look after... Can you just help me find it?
Try in the mystical cabinet of Nisanti, behind the vacuum. If it's not in there, then try and think back to when you hid it.
By the all-seeing... Oh, wait! I do remember something. I set 5 runic locks to conceal it. Let's go, my friends. We've no time to lose if we wish to find the Book of Vishanti. So feel free to destroy any furniture that might get in your way.
Huh, it's cute that he actually gave us permission.
The runes will tell us where the book is located. We must find them first.
So, apparently, doing whatever a spider can doesn't cover this.
That did it. Now, let's find the rest.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Whoa! What are these crazy red creature things?
Oh no! Those are mind maggots from the Dark Dimension. I fear something is not right here.
Ah, that's right. I forgot to mention those. Don't know how they got here.
Get me out of here!
Hey, I'm not just amazing or spectacular. I'm pretty useful, too.
Another rune. This shouldn't pose too much of a problem.
Always feel like standing back a little when you do that.
Ah, yes. That'll do. We're making progress now. It appears that She-Hulk's talents are acquired. We must make a path for her. The door to the attic is locked, and we don't have time to look for the key. Let's improvise, shall we? Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Oh, Doctor, I have the key to the attic right here.
What? Why didn't you mention that before?
It's fine. The portal's actually pretty cool.
We seem to have uncovered another room.
Sure beats pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
There. Only a few more to go.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Boy, I could use a superhero right now. Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Get me out of here!
They dare to tangle with the master of the mystic arts? I wish them well. The mind maggots have been busy. Perhaps a little time manipulation could help us tidy things up.
Messing around with time just so you can clean up your library? Isn't that a little on the frivolous side, Doc?
It's an emergency, Spider-Man. I can justify it.
Not like Kang hasn't messed with time and space already, I guess.
There's our next rune. Our task is almost complete.
Nice light show, Doc.
Just one more. Some minor rearranging is all that's needed here.
Yeah, except your floor's missing some tiles. We'll need to fix them up first.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
What happened? Is this a kind of magic? Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility. And occasionally cool stuff like this. Wait, I can't use this? My legendary spider luck strikes again. You actually have the book we're looking for, right, Doc? This almost feels like you tricked us into remodeling your place.
Nonsense. This is vital work. Although it does look a little nicer, I can't deny it.
Just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger around here, our city's heroes have come up with the most harebrained idea to defeat Kang this reporter has ever heard. It involves the help of Cosmo the space dog and the planet Nowhere, an ancient head of a giant space being on the other side of the galaxy. Tony Stark is convinced that there must be something on Nowhere able to bring down Kang's defenses. But to get it into Chronopolis, our heroes will need to find the shattered fragments of the Nexus, then have Doctor Strange stitch them back together. He needs some book full of magic mumbo-jumbo to help him. Why isn't he conjuring up a decent cup of joe, huh? New York is running out of coffee, people.
Nice place, Doc.
Oh, thank you. But it's Wang who has the eye for design.
You are too kind, sir. It's mostly Swedish flatback.
Wang? Let's go, my friends. We've no time to lose if we wish to find the Book of Vishanti. So feel free to destroy any furniture that might get in your way.
Huh, it's cute that he actually gave us permission.
The runes will tell us where the books...
What are those little bug things supposed to be?
Oh, no. Those are mind maggots from the Dark Dimension. I fear something is not right here.
Ah, that's right. I forgot to mention those. Don't know how they got here.
You actually have the book we're looking for, right, Doc? This almost feels like you tricked us into remodeling your place.
Nonsense! This is vital work! Although it does look a little nicer, I can't deny it.
I must have missed the class where they taught this at law school.
Here is one of the runes now. Allow me.
Man, all this magic stuff is crazy.
Did it? Now, let's find the rest. Yes, that'll do. We're making progress now.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
To the attic is locked, and we don't have time to look for the key. Let's improvise, shall we?
Oh! Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Just amazing or spectacular.
Get me out of here!
We seem to have uncovered another room.
Always feel like standing back a little when you do that.
There. Only a few more to go.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Ah, something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps? Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
Oh, Doctor, I have the key to the attic right here.
What? Why didn't you mention that before?
It's fine. The portal's actually pretty cool.
There's our next room. Our task is almost complete.
Sure beats pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
Just one more.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
By the power of the Eye of Agamotto, I command you to cease this madness! The mind maggots have been busy. Perhaps a little time manipulation could help us tidy things up.
Messing around with time just so you can clean up your library? Isn't that a little on the frivolous side, Doc?
It's an emergency, Spider-Man. I can justify it.
Not like Kang hasn't messed with time and space already, I guess.
Ah, something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps? The final rune is here! Well done, my friends.
Sure didn't need that to happen.
Hey, nice light show, Doc.
That's it! Quickly, everyone! Ha! I told you I put the book somewhere safe.
Well done, sir.
God! Mortal!
You are too late, Strange. Kang shall soon bend the knee to the Great Dormammu, and Chronopolis will be absorbed by the Dark Dimension.
But how did you solve my magic locks to reach the book?
Locks? It was in the cabinet of Nisanti behind the vacuum.
Don't!
You really should take better care of your magical items.
Not so fast, Mordo. Let's take this fight to the Mirror Realm.
Pathetic, Strange. Your mirror defense will not hold me for long. Ha! To think that anyone but Dormammu could rule this new world. Ridiculous.
Mordo, you're the one being ridiculous. We should fight against Kang together.
Fighting on us.
You won't be able to deal with this!
Yikes! Look out, everybody!
All existence shall succumb to the Dark Dimension.
My magic is now superior to all.
We shall see about that, Mordo.
I have you now!
Come and get me! Get the mindless ones! Serve your master, Dormammu!
Uh-oh. We got big, rock things incoming.
And all its people belong to me. to the dark dimension.
Beginning to get on my nerves. Take this!
We're beginning to get on your nerves? Seriously?
Give up! There's no way you can possibly win. Gotcha! Nothing can stop the dread Dormammu. Nothing!
Perhaps you'd like some more friends to play with.
Not unless there's party games. And we all know there isn't gonna be any party games, so no.
Nothing can stop the dread Dormammu. Nothing! Nothing can stop the dread Dormammu. Nothing!
Give me the book.
Never!
Wow, that got a bit, strange.
Funnily enough, not the weirdest thing I've seen this side of Manhattan. But that's another story.
Thank you again, my friend. What would I do without you?
It is my honor to serve. Now, go out there and kick some Kang backside. I will guard the sanctum from any further attacks.
Huh?
Fitting.
What do you need from me?
We're looking for shards of the Nexus of all realities, so that we might use its power to create a gateway into Chronopolis.
The shards lie scattered across these lands.
Yes, I can see that. My journey to Midgard is of great importance. Doubly so if we're able to acquire the tickets you mentioned earlier.
Heimdall, you must begin your task in assisting the Fair Wasp. She can locate the shards upon her mapping device.
What's all this about tickets?
Heimdall added a small condition to his supporting us. The acquisition of tickets to a Broadway show?
Seriously?
So there are 5 Nexus shards.
That is so.
I'll set up teams to cover this.
So, Hala, Kree-turf. Think they'll just hand over the Nexus fragment if we ask nicely?
Somehow I doubt that, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
To my knowledge, nothing stranger than this has ever happened.
Where could those pigs have got to? I can't believe I would leave the gate open. If you see any of my pigs, would you mind bringing them back to the pen? I'd be very grateful. I've made a real pig's ear out of this. You found Swinestein. The world would be lost without his genius. Hey, you little scamp. Where did you run off to? Black Hamtha, you found her. I hope a panther doesn't get hold of them.
Not just amazing or spectacular, I'm pretty useful too.
The acorn! I worried you'd be eaten by a panther. Wow, that's all of the pigs. Thank you so much. Here, I found this trinket in the pen. Don't worry, I wiped most of the mud off it.
With great power comes great responsibility. And occasionally cool stuff like this.
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded not to wantonly deface public property. Specifically, stop putting those weird top hats on top of things.
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's army, where every recruit gets a bed in our comfy barracks. Bring your own towel.
As Sorcerer Supreme, it appears there are still a great many skills for me to learn.
Citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular delicious Kang bar. As an added bonus, you will then be enlisted in Kang's army for the rest of your existence. Absolutely free.
Wondering how many centuries it was going to take for someone to reassemble me. Thanks.
This item, I like it. Another.
Want to help me play a prank on the other archaeologists? Thought we could decorate this statue and see if they notice. I bet there is some great stuff we could use around here. Glasses, a must in any disguise. Let's go.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Hey, nice hat. Wouldn't mind one of those myself, actually. Oh! You know, I was just thinking that the one thing our guy was missing was an elegant mustache. This is great! The other archaeologists will be here soon, so let me quickly give you this for helping me out. Oh, but feel free to hang around if you want to see their reactions.
All right. What was it you wanted to show us so badly? This is indeed an unusual piece. What do you think it is meant to represent?
Doesn't seem that unusual to me. I saw one just like this the other day.
Oh, that's not true. You're just showing off. This is a very peculiar piece.
So unusual. Completely unlike the other sculptures in the area.
You don't think this could be a new god, do you? Completely undiscovered until now?
Perhaps some sort of ancient god of hats? Mustaches? General whimsy?
Intruders! Attack!
I wonder if that researcher ever finished her experiment. I want to evolve over here.
Okay. Easy, big guy.
I like a good fight, but only when I'm on the winning side.
What's that? Oh, yes. News never sleeps, so neither do I. And neither does the task of collecting the shattered Nexus. Heimdall has spotted a shard in the Kree sector of Chronopolis. Hala! So who better to tackle a mission against extraterrestrial oddballs than the Guardians of the Galaxy? They may have shown up late, and one of them is a glorified branch, but you gotta respect their can-do attitude. Who knows? Maybe the Kree creeps won't realize they're in possession of the fragment and let Gamora and the guys in and out without too much trouble. Well, a guy can dream, can't he?
Now, to find that Nexus shard. Where have you been?
I had to blow up some defense thingy. Lots of lasers, lots of explosions.
I am Groot.
Shh! What's the point in me lying? If you go and tell them we were having dessert.
Focus, guys. What's the plan, Peter?
Well, I figured if we sneak in and...
I've been blinded! Relax, numbskull. It's just dark. So, what's with the mood lighting all of a sudden, huh?
The power must be out. Look around and see if there's a way we can restore it.
These power cells appear to be misplaced.
That explains the power outage. Guess we gotta put them back in.
Oh, man! I used to be so good at these games as a kid. Guys? What are these things?
They're sentries. Advanced bipedal automatons used by the Kree in battle.
What?
Giant robots that like to blast stuff!
Ha! What fun!
Ain't seen nothing like this before.
All forces, be aware that we have some uninvited guests. I do not wish to be disturbed. Deal with them immediately.
Well, it's safe to say they know we're here. No point in being quiet no more.
I am Groot.
I can't too stop talking if I wanted.
Focus. We need to find Ronan. No doubt he has the Nexus fragment with him.
The cowards use lasers to protect themselves. How do we get past?
There's always a way. Trust me, there's no security system I can't deal with.
Haven't you been arrested like 30 times, Quill?
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Get me out of here!
Huh? What do you think? Let's see those lasers get through this.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Did we have to turn those crushers off? We could have gotten past.
Maybe you could have, but I don't want to be turned into a pancake.
Why would you have been transformed into food?
It's an expression, Drax. Why you gotta take everything so literally?
Are you accusing me of stealing?
Most dangerous woman in the universe reputation.
I am Groot!
Ha! Way to go, big guy! Or a little guy.
Well done, my
This doesn't feel right. Let's just get the shard and go.
Daughter of Thanos, is that any way for royalty to behave? You've spent too long in the company of thieves.
Ronan, thieves is such a strong word. Think of it more as us borrowing an itty-bitty chunk of crystal.
Silence! This shard taps into the infinite energy of the Nexus. With its power, I will lead my forces against Kang. He will pay for displacing the Kree.
Well, that sounds fine to me. Let's leave him to it. Oh!
Perhaps I should let you depart, rodent. But then again, my hounds hunger, for they haven't been fed in such a long time.
I am Groot.
I do not think they crave dessert.
You pathetic pests stand accused of being in my way. Now you'll feel my righteous judgment. Your bones will make excellent toys for my hounds.
Don't suppose anyone brought some robot doggy treats?
Afraid not. Where's Cosmo when you need him?
Stop playing with your food, my pets. Get them.
Hey, I just realized we've got a tree helping us fight some dogs.
Yeah, seems like poetic justice or something, huh?
Just as long as no one says their bite is worse than our bark.
Wow, Gamora! Look at you! Busting out the puns! Finally! I thought I was never gonna get paid. Ain't seen nothing like this before.
I suppose I must pass sentence on you myself.
Can't we talk about this? How about a rematch from before?
Huh. No amount of dancing will save you this time, Quill. I will bring my merciful justice crashing down around you. Now you will face the wrath of judgment.
Careful, team. I don't think he's playing anymore.
Ah, fools! You have yet to see the extent of my power.
mission success.
Right, a real precision strike. No one saw us.
You traitor, Maximus! Come, Lockjaw, let us return to the others.
I don't like it one bit, Medusa. First our kingdom of Adelan gets dragged here, then we get invaded.
And to have to sneak around in our own kingdom. So, Triton, is it as we thought?
Worse, my highness. The Kree were able to attack because our shield was disabled from within.
How?
My apologies, King Blackbolt, but I saw your brother leading Kree troops.
Okay, palace security systems are temporarily down.
It would seem you must confront your brother. Shall we pay the throne room a visit? We must make haste to the palace entrance. It should not take long for Triton and Crystal to open the doors.